Hey everyone, Muckluck here, and I like concise game reviews that help me decide if I want to buy something without spoiling the game for me. This is Dredge, an open-world Lovecraftian fishing game developed by Black Salt Games and produced by Team 17. It is available on PC, Switch, PS5, PS4, and Xbox, and comes with an E for Everyone rating. In full disclosure, I received this game for free as part of a sponsored stream I did for them over on Twitch, but I completed the game afterward in my own time, and the goal of this review is to determine whether or not this game is worth its $25 price tag for the average gamer. The setting for the game, with no spoilers beyond the early tutorial. You play the role of a fisherman. Duh. Come to a town to do work for them. However, you crash your ship into some rocks to introduce yourself. The town gives you a simple vessel as a replacement to allow you to work, which you can pay off as you work. You can explore the world in any direction you choose. Catch fish, sell them, upgrade your boat to catch bigger fish. However, things start to get weird. You catch things that look wrong. Too many eyes, teeth, tentacles. The townsfolk warn you not to go out at night, and a strange red light in the distance seems to taunt you after dark, and the mysteries of this place come bubbling to the surface. The general gameplay is that of a simple fishing game at first. Find schools of fish, and if you have the equipment needed to catch them, you can play a mini-game to reel them in. Play some inventory management simulator, sell the fish to get money before they go bad, spend the money to upgrade your boat to access more areas and more fish. You will also come across people who will hire you to do various tasks or find other items of interest that you can investigate or not. As you progress the story, things start to get stranger, and you can try to avoid the eerie places or investigate them and get to the bottom of it. Dredge took me just over 7 hours to beat. In that time, I believe I did about 80% of the side quests. I'm guessing this due to the layout of the quest log, and completed the main story. However, I didn't even unlock half of the upgrades for the boat, so if you wanted to take your time, you could definitely get far more playtime than that out of it. Comparisons to other games. I personally have never played another game where fishing was the main focus. I've played dozens of MMOs that had fishing, and Subnautica where you stab the fish, but this was new. I can say that the fishing minigames in this were far more entertaining to me than any MMO fishing I've ever done. There were many different minigames depending on the type of fish you were reeling in, so you weren't doing the same thing on repeat, and it kept things pretty fresh. As far as the spooky elements go, I have played other Cthulhu horror games, but remember this game is rated E for everyone, so while they did a great job making a compelling Lovecraftian story, they also did a great job making it approachable for nearly all ages. The details. The art style in this game was charming and made you feel like everything was hand-painted. The people all looked unique, and it was easy to remember them individually without getting anyone mixed up. Sound and music. From the peaceful music of the daytime to the eerie music of the night, Dredge seemed to always set the mood well. In terms of effects, the water lapping against the boat, the gears clicking as you operated the dredging equipment, the scraping when you accidentally got too close to the rocks. All of it felt perfect to me and not out of place. Controls. The game can be played on mouse and keyboard or a controller. I played it on mouse and keyboard myself, and I was able to rebind any keys that I wished. Perfect. Saving system. The game auto-saves your progress constantly. There is no manual saving. However, this never felt like a detriment, as I was never forced to replay sections I had before due to it not saving enough, an experience I've had in some other titles. Content creator concerns. None. I streamed my entire playthrough on Twitch, and I uploaded the entire thing to our Muckluck Plays YouTube channel. I did not experience any muted VODs or have any issues with copyright claims. Do I have anything negative to say? Not really. This game was a fun adventure and a completely bug-free experience. The story for the game is a bit back-heavy, having very little at the beginning and really ramping up toward the end, but I think that's more of an observation than a negative statement. It isn't necessarily a bad thing. Final thoughts. I was originally sponsored on Twitch to play 2 hours of this game, and I enjoyed it so much I kept playing beyond that until I completely finished it. I even have a reputation for disliking fishing minigames in most MMOs I play, so I was surprised at how much I enjoyed this gem. Despite being rated E for everyone, I think it definitely lived up to the term Lovecraftian, which is an impressive achievement. One note I would add, and don't worry, this is spoiler-free, is that there are 2 very impressive endings. If you play this and reach one of the endings, find or Google how to start the other one as well. They are like 2 pieces of a puzzle, and it was mind-blowing after seeing them both. In the end, due to good storytelling, charming gameplay, and mechanics polished enough to have me enjoying something outside of my niche, I have to say this game did indeed feel worth it. Once again, this video is not sponsored, but if I've possibly convinced you to pick up Dredge and tackle it for yourself, please consider using the Nexxis referral link down below. Any games purchased on Nexxis are still added to your Steam account. It is not another launcher. It simply supports a content creator when picking up games and is the same price outside of sales. If you'd like to see more of my own playthrough of Dredge, I'll include a link to that playlist from our other channel down below. As always, a massive thank you to our dear patrons who make content like this possible. If you'd like to become a supporter and earn early access, there is a link to that in the description. Watch out for the rocks.